gangs and pageant lovers. Hi, it's me, Bayu Adhitama. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. Such a really nice to meet every single one of you again at our program today, Buzz Entertainment Special Puteri Indonesia 2023. And with me, there are two beautiful queens. Please welcome Queen Lali and Yasi. Wow. Here with us is the one and only, the very first South African and also the very first black woman to win the crown of Miss Supranational. Hi, Queen Lali, how are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so happy to meet you.
So lovely to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries. What about you, Yasi? How are you?
I'm fascinating. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so excited to this session with
Wow, inilah Puteri Indonesia Lingkungan 2023, Yasinta Aurellia. Kita akan panggil dia Yasi. So we have Queen Lali and Yasi with Bayu. Alright, so I want to ask Lali first. Queen Lali, is this your first time to Indonesia?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Wait, fun fact. Indonesia has always been on my bucket list.
Oh, really?
Always. So this is a dream come true for me.
Wow. Why is that in your bucket list?
Because my dad visited Indonesia and he had only amazing things to say. So I was like, I need to try it out for myself.
Wow. So during your first duty here in Indonesia, what is the thing that memorable for you the most?
Ooh, when I stepped off the plane, the country is warm, literally and figuratively. Obviously, the weather is very warm, but the people are warm as well. So that was the first thing that I noticed, and it's really been so consistent.
Wow, so teman-teman pageant lovers dipuji sama Queen Lali, katanya kita semua hangat orang-orangnya. What about Yasi? Belum 24 jam ya kan? Mungkin masih kurang tidur semuanya, masih too good to be true ya. Gimana rasanya tiba-tiba ada mahkota cantik di atas kepalamu ya sih perasaannya?
Sebenarnya ada perasaan nggak nyangka, ada perasaan kaget, shock pastinya. Cuman alhamdulillah telah diberi amanah. Terima kasih kepada Yayasan Puteri Indonesia dan PT Mustika Ratu atas amanah yang diberikan kepada Yasi dan amanah yang sebesar ini gitu ya Kak untuk mengemban tugas. Alhamdulillah.
Luar biasa, begitu adem, sangat Jawani from Jawa Timur. Alright, I want you guys to introduce yourself, but I know that there are a lot of fans out there already knew you, right? So I think it's better for us to do the opening number instead. Are you guys ready?
Exciting.
Alright, starting with our Puteri Indonesia first. Silahkan, Yasinta.
Yasinta Aurellia, mahasiswi ilmu komunikasi, Jawa Timur.
Luar biasa. Now, our Queen Lali, your turn.
Lalela Mswane, South Africa.
Yeah.
Also, Lalela Mswane, Miss Supranational 2022.
Oh wow, Miss Supranational 2022. Wah, senang banget sebetulnya bisa ngobrol sama Yasi and also talking to Queen Lali. It is such an honor for me and also maybe to all of our pageant lovers and Oppal gangs who are watching this program. But I want to ask something else to Queen Lali first. I want to know regarding your supranational journey. How was it?
You know, when I was crowned as Miss Supranational, obviously being the first black lady crowned, I really felt so much pressure because I felt like a lot of people were watching to see what it is that I was going to do. But I'm never too hard on myself. Listen, I think I was crowned for a reason. I've always tried to remain grounded, to really stick to my values. Miss Supranational has been a beautiful journey, not always smooth. I think that's with any relationship, any journey, but it's very rewarding. It's been very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
You said that education is really important for you.
Yeah.
Right? How you will influence other people out there so that they can truly understand the importance of education?
I mean, you know, I think, first of all, we live in a world where instant gratification is a thing. So a lot of people, I don't know if it's a global issue we have, but certainly in South Africa, you'll ask a teenager, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're like, an influencer. People just think we are a certain way because, you know, in a snap of a finger, that's how we got there. And I think there's value in seeing your education through. For instance, something so simple as if you fall sick, when you go to the hospital, the doctor, that doctor is qualified. They went to school.
Yes, for
Very
sure.
basic services we get from people that are educated, which really comes to prove that education is still very much mandatory because they're getting old. We need new professionals, up and coming people that are going to get into the employment system. So the only way they can do that is through education.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is really essential for our life, for our society. The
Yes.
education. What about our Putri? Yasi ini ternyata punya sebuah advocacy yang namanya kalau nggak salah Safe Street Child Sidoarjo.
Boleh koreksi sedikit?
Boleh silakan. Apa
Kalau
namanya?
advokasi dari Yasi sendiri namanya Yes I Can.
Yes, I
Yes
can.
I Can, which
I
means
like
I'm
that.
capable. Dan kemudian berkolaborasi dengan salah satu organisasi sosial bernama Safe Street Child Sidoarjo.
Ceritain dong Yasi, itu gimana sih? How is it?
Boleh. Jadi pada tahun 2020 Yasi kan bergabung sebagai salah satu duta wisata dan otomatis tergabung dalam suatu paguyuban. Kemudian paguyuban tersebut bekerja sama dengan Safe Street Child Sidoarjo. Kemudian dari situ Yasi jatuh hati nih, di mana Yasi lihat adik-adik yang semangat begitu ya untuk belajar, dan notabene adik-adiknya ini dapat dikatakan kurang beruntung. Jadi dari situ Yasi tergerak hatinya karena memang Yasi juga suka dengan anak kecil dan concern dengan dunia pendidikan. Akhirnya Yasi memutuskan untuk bergabung dengan organisasi tersebut pada tahun 2022, tepatnya pada bulan Maret 2022.
So it's just like a call for you, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, seeing the children in need and you want to help them and you want to give the social impact to society, and then you
Yep.
decided to join this community and bringing your own value to those children in order to help them grow.
Right.
Wow.
So, if it is Safe Street Child Sidoarjo, they kind of like teach the lessons they get from school. They teach the children, and then I came to the organization and I bring a little values such as like basic manners and sort of things.
Wow, little values but matters for sure.
Yes.
What about our Queen Lali? How do you spread your positive impact to the society? Is it through education as well?
Oh my gosh, I really think it's through little acts. I always say in this role that we have, you're of example. The littlest of things, matter. So many kids look up to you. And I've often thought about it. When I go out or I do something, the pressure to just act out of character, or, we're human.
Yes.
Sometimes you have a bad day or whatever, or you're very tempted to react in a manner that is not so suited of a queen. I always have to remind myself that maybe a little girl's watching, and you don't know what influence you may have on their life. So I try to be of influence in every little thing that I can every day.
Wow, this is actually means that you have to be really professional and responsible for the title that you've given, for the trust for the crown that you've earned.
Yeah.
That a lot of people are watching, including those little children who might think and look up to you from the very little act that you might have done every single day in a daily basis, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And I also learned that Lalela, Queen Lali, is actually a law graduate, but
Yes.
also a ballet dancer.
Yes.
You are what?
Yes.
Why is that two different worlds?
Because I think growing up, girls are often, and it's normally girls that are told we can't have it all. You need to pick one or the other. And if you want me to succeed at something, tell me I can't do it. You must want to see me really succeed. If you tell me she can't or she won't, doubt me and I will succeed. So growing up, I was very opinionated. I always spoke my mind, and everybody said, this one is going to be an attorney. This one's going to be a lawyer. But my passions really lie in the performing arts, ballet in particular. And it's just been a beautiful journey with ballet. I think it's really been my therapy throughout all of life's challenges. It's been one constant thing. And the feeling that I get when I'm dancing or I'm on stage is unmatched. I wish everybody would find something that they feel so strongly about. The way that ballet brings me so much joy. It's just magical.
Wow. I truly curious about how will you perform on the stage with those like tupi toes and all the things.
Listen, my feet have bled. They've done all of that. Literally, because with ballet, you get to a stage where you go on your points and your feet naturally are not meant to be on your toes. So I've had ingrown toenails. I've seen the doctor a million times. My feet have bled. Now they're hard and I hardly feel anything.
But that doesn't stop you, right?
No, never.
Never. Wow, such a really empowered woman.
Inspiring.
Yes. What about you, Yasi? Seorang putri itu kan pasti akan dilihat sama seluruh perempuan, bahkan juga mungkin generasi muda Indonesia. Apa sih prinsip hidup yang Yasi pegang sampai sekarang, yang baru usia 19 tahun, iseng-iseng ternyata katanya ikut Puteri Indonesia, tiba-tiba juara top 3 loh.
Ya, jadi Yasi itu megang salah satu prinsip, di mana prinsipnya itu adalah selesaikan apa yang telah kamu mulai. Jadi Yasi memang benar yang dikatakan Kak Bayu sebelumnya, Yasi memang ada rasa nyoba-nyoba ya terkait dengan pemilihan Puteri Indonesia Jawa Timur kemarin di daerah. Kemudian dari situ ternyata Yasi diberikan kelancaran dan amanah sebagai perwakilan Jawa Timur di kancah nasional. Kemudian Yasi dari situ sadar bahwa ini sudah ditetapkan dan ini jalannya untuk Yasi. Jadi dari situ Yasi nggak mau setengah-setengah, meskipun Yasi dapat dibilang tergolong cukup muda di sini, tetapi Yasi tetap all out dalam menjalankan prakarantina dan karantina kemarin.
Luar biasa, terbukti all outnya menghasilkan mahkota Puteri Indonesia Lingkungan 2023.
Thank you, Kak Bayu.
Wow, Yasi, you've met Queen Lali for several days and you are going to travel all together to Lampung tomorrow, right?
Yes, right.
Maybe you have talked a little more with the Queen of the Supranational. Is there anything that you have already learned from our Queen Lali?
Yeah.
No pressure.
Look at the eyes, guys.
No pressure. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. I'm really joking.
Yeah. One thing I learned from her, actually today, this afternoon, she said something like, everything happens for a reason. Dan semua itu sudah ditetapkan karena sudah menjadi takdir, sudah menjadi destiny for ourselves. Gitu. Itu sih ya Kak yang benar-benar masuk dan kena buat Yasi, karena dari situ Yasi belajar bahwa oh ya semua ini ada jalannya, meskipun kita berasa berat, berasa susah ngejalaninnya, tapi sesuatu itu terjadi pasti ada hikmahnya gitu.
Luar biasa. Jadi belajar bagaimana mengimani jalan Tuhan, petunjuk-petunjuk yang sudah diberikan dari kehidupan sehari-hari yang mungkin datang dari orang lain, tapi itu merupakan a sign that you are actually born to be something, you are prepared to hold such a really great responsibility and you have to share it again to the society.
Boleh
right?
nambah satu lagi?
Boleh dong.
One thing another, Queen Lalela, she said something like she's very passionate about and she will chase it. Jadi ketika Queen sudah tertarik dalam suatu hal, dia bakal benar-benar mengejar hal itu, dan itu terbukti dalam pengalaman pageantry dari beliau.
Wow, very passionate and chase your dream until you get it, right? This is actually very Yasi and very Queen Lali because, correct me if I'm wrong, you are an Aries girl.
Aries?
Aries, the zodiac, the horoscope.
Oh,
you know?
Aries.
Yes,
I
you
am.
are, right?
Fire sign, yes.
Wow, which is very determined and you know what you want and you will chase it until you get it.
Yes.
Right? Meanwhile, Yasi is a Libra, a very lovely Libra, a very good listener. So no wonder that she really listens to you and absorbs as many value that you can get from our Queen Lali.
Ya.
Good luck. Pageant lovers, dia udah mulai belajar nih ya. Siap-siap nanti dia bertransformasi. Anyway, Queen Lali, speaking about Supranational, there are a lot of questions out there asking, what is or who is the ideal Miss Supranational should be, because there are so many like versions, so many type of beauty queen chosen every single year. What do you think about that?
This is very cliche, but somebody who's not afraid to be herself, who doesn't try to fit the mold. I always say people can draw inspiration from different people, but don't try to emulate them, because like I'd be compared to a Naomi Campbell. I could never be Naomi. Like I look up to her. She's fantastic at what she does, but I am me and wonderfully and fearfully made. So I can never, it would be a disservice to my creator to try and emulate somebody else. So I think a great Miss Supranational is somebody who is very steadfast in what she believes in, will back whatever she believes in with her life, is not afraid to be herself, but somebody who can connect with anyone from any corner of the world. Because as you know, as Miss Supranational, your job is really to travel and connect with people. So you need to be real. You need to be relatable. And earlier I spoke about how you have to really keep in this role. I'm also a very big believer that it's important that people know that we are people too. I'm human. When I meet people at the mall and I'm not feeling well, for instance, I bond over that. Like if it's that time of the month and a little girl sees me or somebody my age, I go, girl, listen, I hear you, I see you, I love you, I appreciate you, but I am in pain. And it's so funny because people even share tips and you learn from other people just by being real. And in that moment, as opposed to being awful or saying, ugh, whatever, you got to bond with somebody in a very genuine way.
Yeah, wow. Such a really deep, essential, and philosophical message that you've just delivered just now, that you have to be real and relatable and be someone who really understands who you are, what you have, and believe on that. And also, you have to be the very best version of yourself, not to try to emulate other people.
And also not perfect. Supra is not searching for perfection because it does not exist. So when you get there, it's okay to make mistakes. I was once late. I am never late. I dislike people that are late. But one day I was chatting with my roommate and we just lost track of time. And we had a meeting downstairs and suddenly we were late. And that's fine. It showed them that I can take accountability for when I'm wrong. That mistake was never repeated because be certain I was always on time after that. So they're just searching for somebody who's real.
Jadi itu yang penting ya, bagaimana bukan tentang oh saya nggak boleh jatuh, tapi ketika kita jatuh, apa yang kita lakukan? What was the response from our mistake, from our maybe failure, little maybe insecurities? How we react to that? That it really actually matters, right?
Yes.
Wow. Yasinta, aku yakin pasti Yas udah take notes from the messages. Pasti banyak lovers senang banget kalau ngelihat Queen kita bisa absorbing as many values as possible from our Queen Lali. I heard also that Yasi is a person who believes on the beauty of her dream.
Of course I do.
Oh, could you please tell us about your beautiful dream?
Alright, jadi seperti yang Yasi udah ceritain, salah satu dream comes true bagi Yasi adalah menjadi Puteri Indonesia. Karena memang mimpi dari kecil dan alhamdulillah bisa terkejar di usia yang cukup muda juga. Dan itu merupakan sebuah bukti nyata di mana ketika Yasi percaya bahwa mimpi itu nyata dan bisa terjadi, maka itu beneran dapat terjadi dengan sendirinya, dengan di
support dengan usaha yang luar biasa, pastinya never ending learning process,
dengan diimbangi usaha.
Betul, apalagi kalau misalnya dari pageant lovers, lalu juga support system literally giving you the very best constructive ideas, constructive insights for you gitu ya. Wow, karena kan kadang kita tuh sometimes we can be so demanding for the queens, right?
Yes.
But the most important thing is that not only being demanding, but also we try to see them as a person, as a human, which is imperfect, and maybe they need time to transform. They need time to elevate the level of their performance on public and something like that.
Yes.
It needs time, right?
It does.
It does. Nah, karena kita mau bicara tentang perjalanan, I want to ask, is there any hardest challenge that you faced during Miss Supranational 2022?
Woo! Like earlier I said, with anything comes highs and lows. The road is never smooth. Let me think. I think I adapt very quickly. So I think my travels have been great because I am a person that hardly complains. Like I just get on with the program. Like I told you, it's work. You asked for the job, you got the title, now work. You've got early call times, like it is what it is. I think the hardest... Can I be honest?
Yes, sure.
Since Miss South Africa and then going to Miss Universe and then stepping into Supra, I have grown tough skin. Like I've almost transformed like a butterfly. It takes a lot to get me down. So when I stepped into the role of Miss Supranational, very little really could get me down. So I don't know. I think my challenges were very interpersonal, personal.
To the inside.
Inside. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you second guess the things that your decisions. That comes with anyone, I suppose, not only queens. So I think that has been a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's very normal and very human, I think. Yeah, and the most important thing, once again, is that not about what is the problem, but how you react towards the problem. Yes, and I remember one metaphor that said that gracefulness, perceiving and also pursuing excellence, and you have to standing up on the very challenging edge of like tiptoes of the ballerina dance is the reflection of somebody's life. Whose life is that?
I would say...
Is it you?
I think I'm not understanding if I'm misconstruing your question. So can you rephrase?
Because you say it in your profile video for Miss Supranational that you take a lot of values and lessons from the ballet, like because it's like gracefulness movement, but also you have to pursue the excellence of the movement, but also at the very same time it's very challenging. Like you have to challenge yourself to overcome the challenge, and it's the metaphor of your life.
It is, because I naturally believe I'm very tenacious. I think I was born like that. I'm very resilient, you know, and you have to be. You need to be tough. Life is not easy at times. I think also, wait, can I just commend you for like knowing my video or
I did my research for sure.
Like you're the best, and I'm like, who said that? What?
You did.
No, it makes sense, like because it's very fit for the life that I live and the experiences that I've gone through. I think it's also quite easy for people to think, oh, Lalela's always like, I hate this with a passion. She comes across as very perfect, or you know, very rigid, or I have gone through things that would make your heart so painful, but I refuse to let anything get me down. I really think that you need to get back up. Pity party is not my chat. Like things happen, other people have it worse than you. Like what must we do? It's life. Who else, if not you, who else must it happen to? Because now if I'm like, God, why me? Must it happen to her? Yeah, so I think ballet is a metaphor for my life, and thank you for remembering that.
Yes, because it touches my heart, your words. Like you give an analogy of performing arts into something that's really deep and meaningful to your life. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Yasi, coming back to you, I want to ask regarding... Why are you like... I sense that they are already becoming sisters.
Oh, we are. Like, she's my baby.
Oh,
Yeah, she's my older
the little
sister.
baby. Oh, karena tadi Yasi sempat bilang, aku kadang manggil Queen Lali itu Lalela or just sis, right? Like that.
Yes.
Sis. Okay. To Yasi, you are now crowned already Puteri Indonesia Lingkungan 2023. My question is that how will you make your reign different?
Compared to
you maybe 2 years ago, or maybe to you in the past, because I don't want you to compare yourself to other queen, just to you di belakang.
Ya sih percayanya kalau misalnya setiap orang pasti memiliki kepribadian, karakternya masing-masing yang bisa ditonjolkan, dan dari sini Yasi sudah percaya bahwa ketika Yasi sudah secara all out memberikan yang terbaik untuk nama Indonesia di kancah internasional ketika membawa nama Puteri Indonesia Lingkungan, Yasi sudah percaya bahwa Yasi sudah bisa memberikan sesuatu yang tidak bisa disamakan dengan orang lain. I don't want it to be compared by any women or anybody.
Yes, true.
Yes,
right?
I was about to say, don't answer that if that's what he means. He's trying to compare you. No, but yeah.
Yes, because it's all about how you deal with your own insecurities, but also overcoming your challenges and transform into a better you, right? Because sometimes people always comparing themselves to other people. Like you said, you cannot emulate anybody else.
No.
It's about you and you in the past.
Yes.
Right? And who you've become in the future. Right, Queen Lali? Now, hearing the answer of Yasi, what do you think about Yasi?
Well, I didn't understand her whole answer.
Okay, she was actually trying to say that she wants to bring the Indonesian name into the better world stage, and also she wants to prove that she's not comparable to anybody else because she really understands what she has, and she really understands what the powers that she will gain through this platform, and she will do her best for Indonesia.
I second that. You know, when I met Dinda at Miss Supranational, the first day I thought, this girl's just being nice to me because she has to be nice to me because it's a competition. Let me tell you, that girl has consistently grown to be just very loving, supportive every day, every single day at the competition. Very nice, and I was like, okay, this is clearly who she is. Indonesia has been on the map internationally, pageant-wise, by virtue of Dinda alone, and I'm not to discredit anyone else who is a queen in Indonesia, but I obviously have a personal experience with her. You going to Supra and the lovely moments we've shared so far, she's right in saying she need not even prove herself to anybody. She is incomparable. And I can't wait for the rest of Supra to experience what I have.
Wow, kita nggak sabar ya bagaimana nanti akan support Yasi untuk berlaga di Miss Supranational 2023, betul?
Betul.
Wow. Just a moment again with Yasi. Do you want to say something to all the people who support you from Sidoarjo, from East Java, and for all of your fans from all over Indonesia?
I just wanted to say thank you, and I know I cannot thank you enough karena sudah terlalu banyak support dan dukungan doa untuk Yasi. Tapi Yasi percaya bahwa tanpa itu semua Yasi tidak mungkin ada di titik ini. Dan Yasi mohon sekali lagi untuk doanya dari teman-teman passion lovers, teman-teman yang nonton, supaya Yasi bisa memberikan yang terbaik untuk nama Indonesia di Miss Supranational 2023 nanti.
Luar biasa, kita support Yasi bareng-bareng ya. Anyway, Queen Lali, regarding Indonesia, have you tried our food?
Listen, I am a certified soto lover.
Certified?
Soto?
Soto?
Yeah, lover.
Soto lover, certified soto lover. Wow.
She loves soto.
It is
Why?
Because I love soup. I love soup. I love broth. And it's just, I don't know, it feels like a warm hug.
I see.
I feel good.
Yes.
You know, all the flavors are communicating. My stomach is happy. My stomach is dancing. Everything is lekker. Lekker means nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Everything is lekker. Like, it's just amazing.
Wow, ternyata suka banget sama soto, Queen Lali. Anything else that you like?
Ooh, I've tried so many things and I don't know the names because I forget the names. Let me think. There's a lot of food with rice.
Nasi goreng.
Wait. Nasi goreng, yes. There's this rice I had and it had the spicy chicken. I was coughing my lungs out, but it was worth it. I had tears in my eye, but it was worth it. It was like the best chicken I've ever... I don't even like chicken.
You don't even like chicken, but you eat that. Wow, ternyata dia suka pedes ayam ya. Entah nanti mungkin nasi ayam taliwang atau ayam geprek.
Ayam geprek.
Ayam geprek. Maybe the name of the food is ayam geprek.
I don't know, but it was very nice.
Oh. So glad that you like Indonesian food.
I do.
Anyway, because you are going to explore a lot from Indonesia, like the culture, the people, and all the things. Have you ever imagined what kind of thing that you are going to miss the most from Indonesia?
Let me think. I think the niceness of the people. I always say Africans are warm, and they are. They're very nice people. But I think Indonesians have this sense of calm. I don't know. Do you guys get angry in this country?
We did.
Do you get frustrated?
Of course.
What does that look like? You're so poised. I can't explain it. It's just a subtle grace, and the women are, it's just, yes, they're boss women. They're powerful. They move around like, it's almost like they're floating. You know, like You know your worth. It's the
Yeah.
most beautiful thing to witness. Really is.
Wow, ternyata kita orang Indonesia dianggapnya begitu hangat ya Yasi ya. Yasi setuju gak sih?
Setuju. Dan kita juga dianggap begitu tenang.
Ya.
Bahkan Queen Lali juga bertanya-tanya apa kita pernah marah, itu kayak sesuatu yang
Ya kita marah guys,
Pasti
gitu. We do
dong.
angry
Yeah,
a
we
lot,
get
like every
angry.
single day.
Right.
But yeah, maybe we in Indonesia we believe in the harmonious life. So sometimes we try to hold ourselves to not being too direct to other people, even though maybe we don't really like them. Maybe we will try to find a more what is that? What is the word? The more calm way.
Diplomatic.
Yeah, diplomatic way to deliver the message.
Okay,
Something like that.
Yeah, but you guys are very nice. I literally think something is in the water, and you guys are just very calm people.
Thank you, terima kasih.
thank you.
Can you speak bahasa? Maybe a little word.
The
Word?
only thing I know is
Uh-huh.
terima kasih, because I believe in an attitude of gratitude, right? So it's important that the first thing that I learned is thank you.
Wait, can you say it again? Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Wow.
Was that perfect?
Yes.
That's a
Sounds like
perfect
Indonesian. Yes.
pronunciation. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you to say it again.
And
Yay.
it suits with KBBI.
Yeah, terima
Yeah.
kasih. Because sometimes
Terima.
we just use the simpler way like makasih.
Yeah.
Makasih.
Yeah, or thanks
Or-
gitu
yeah.
ya. Gitu trims. Gitu.
Trims.
Trims is like we shorted
Terima kasih.
terima and kasih becoming trims.
Oh, and sip and shantik.
Cantik.
Cantik.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Wow, keren banget. Aku nangis tepuk tangan dong buat kembali. Wow. You know what? For the past 3 years in Puteri Indonesia, Yasis province Jawa Timur is actually always make it to the top three.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Therefore, we call them Jatim Zuela.
What does that mean?
Seems like Venezuela, but Indonesian version. So Jatim Zuela.
Oh, wow. Okay, got you.
Jatim is the name of the province, Jawa
Okay.
Timur. So it is such a really memorable fact that you again can pertahanin itu yang namanya Jawa Timur punya nama di top 3 ya,
Alhamdulillah.
again and again. Jadi udah
Hat-trick.
lengkap nih ya Jawa Timur ya, udah dapat Borobudur merah, biru sama hijau, sekarang udah lengkap semuanya. Anyway, I want to play some games with you.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
A quick question.
Okay.
Okay, so starting with Queen Lali first. Yeah, you have to answer it just in a click. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's do the camera. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beach or mountain?
Beach.
Eyelash or no eyelash?
Eyelash, darling.
Makeup or no makeup?
Ooh. At work.
No.
It depends. You can't do that.
Hmm.
You can't, because you know what? You need to prove to people that you're normal. I can't be going to the gym with makeup on, so it depends.
It depends. Okay, very diplomatic way. And then, is it dressing up or dressing down?
Dressing up. The
For
world
sure.
is your runway.
Oh, the world is your runway. And then, I want to ask another one. Oh, it's not law or ballet.
Oh no. Listen, both. You can have both.
No, you cheat. You can
Both.
You can choose both.
Ballet.
Ballet. Oh.
She made a choice.
Indonesia or
Oh,
no. I'm not continuing my question. Next question.
Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia. All right. Anyway, Yasi and Queen Lali, we have a very special surprise for you. Do you like surprises?
I love surprises.
You love
What is it?
surprises.
Love
So
surprises.
I want you guys to look at the window because we have something outside. Maybe you can try to seek out. Is there anything that you analyze, that you observe that actually happening now? Is there anything, maybe somebody holding your name, or maybe there is someone wearing a crown out there? Oh,
I hope
yes.
nothing comes at us.
No,
Okay.
This is not a zombie bus. This is a bus studio by Oppal. But then maybe you can see maybe some pageant lovers. Oh, Yasi serius banget mencarinya. You really
Yeah.
literally trying to looking out.
Yeah, but like, oh,
I'm
just a warning. I
curious.
can't see.
It's too dark for you.
No, I like literally. I wear glasses.
Oh, you
People
wear
don't know
glasses.
that.
Me
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we wear glasses. Mate, I think we should be buddies.
We should be.
anyway, so you cannot see anything over there. Do you see that light over there?
Do
Is
you
there
see-
something coming out? You know. Can you see on the down over there?
Where is
Can you see?
it?
Oh no,
No.
not yet. Maybe over there. Is it coming to you? Oh no. Oh, sorry. Maybe you have to look to the left. City Vision for making that happen. Queen Lali and Yasi is very happy for that.
We're so excited.
Even some of the Jakartans were taking picture with you guys. They were like shocked, yeah, on the street founding like Miss Supranational and Puteri Indonesia. Wow, suddenly. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. This is actually such a really memorable moment for every single Indonesian to talk and to learn more from Queen Lali and also from Yasi. Maybe before we end this podcast, the Buzz Entertainment Special Puteri Indonesia 2023, maybe you want to say something to the pageant lovers who are watching, to Oppal gangs for sure. Mungkin dari Queen Lali starting first.
Oh, I'd love to say terima kasih to all the pageant lovers in Indonesia, and a very big thank you to the Puteri Indonesia organization for having us. The hospitality has been top notch, and also to Mustikaratu. I know it, for just being so amazing and for hosting us so beautifully. And thank you to you
Thank
for
you,
this. It's
Queen
been
Lali.
amazing.
Thank you so much. And also, before we hear the statement from Yasi, you guys have to know that, again, I want to announce that Yasinta Aurellia is the winner of the Sajani Award, the most influential and positive personality on social media. Congrats, Queen Yasi.
Thank you so much, Kak
Silakan
Bayu.
mau sampaikan apa buat
Thank
pageant lovers dan
you.
Oppal gangs?
Saya menyampaikan terima kasih kepada seluruh pageant lovers, teman-teman yang nonton, Oppal Gangs, atas dukungannya untuk Yasi, doa-doanya, semua supportnya, thank you so much. Juga terima kasih kepada Yayasan Puteri Indonesia dan PT Mustika Ratu atas kepercayaan dan amanah yang diberikan kepada Yasinta. Dan terakhir, last but not least, terima kasih atas Sajani Award yang telah diberikan kepada Yasi dari Oppal, dan hadiahnya yang paling penting ya. Yasi mau liburan dulu nih ke Labuan Bajo.
Luar biasa, tunggu ya foto-fotonya liburan Yasi. Alright, thank you so much Yasi. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Queen
Kak.
Lali.
Thank you so much.
I'm so honored to be able to talk to you tonight. I hope that you had a lot of fun.
It was really fun. It was
Really,
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 really fun.
It was really
It was
fun.
super fun.
Super fun. Alright, teman-teman semua Oppal Gangs dan juga pageant lovers, nantikan terus konten-konten seru dan menarik dari Puteri Indonesia dan juga Oppal yang bisa disaksikan hanya di Oppal. So maybe next time we are going to talk with another queens, another putris yang juga akan berbagi begitu banyak insight. Once again, thank you to Yayasan Puteri Indonesia, thank you to Mustika Ratu, thank you to Oppal, and for sure special thanks to City Vision for the big gigantic LED screen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm Bayu Adhitama signing out with Queen Lali and Yasi. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was a